What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking. I'm really sorry for the clickbait. You might already know that these new Oyster Perpetual colors aren't really new. If you don't know what I'm talking about, stick around, I'll get into it in just a second. So my last few videos have to do with the Rolex Oyster Perpetual. I made a video on how I think it's a great buy right now. I put a deposit down on a new 41mm coil red at my local AD. And then my last video I made an unboxing video. Thank you guys so much for the views and the comments. I really appreciate it. Some of the comments had to do with you guys liking the watch a lot. I was surprised a lot of the comments you guys thought that the new 41mm case was too big. And then I had a few comments that had to do with the new color. Let me dive down into these comments for just a second. The first comment from PMB. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the new size or the colors, but I do like the OP 36mm in white for me. Can't go wrong with the classic design, I got it. Another comment, John M. Sorry to call you out, John, but thanks for the video idea. Rolex is just taking the piss with these stupid colors. They show some people will buy anything if it's linked to a brand. Honestly, would you buy this if this was an Invicta? No way. You're right, I wouldn't buy it if it was an Invicta. And the Invictas that they make to look like Submariners, I don't buy those either. So anyways, thank you Joe M. And thank you to my longtime viewer Evan H. who gave me a comment about the history of Oyster Perpetuals. Quick side note guys, I've said this before, I'm not a horology expert, I'm not a watch connoisseur, I'm just somebody that likes to buy and own watches. A real treat for you guys would be if Evan made this video instead of me. Evan does have his own channel, I'll put the link in the description down below, give it a watch. Like I said, this guy's the real expert. And he would be doing you a favor if this video was made by him and not me. But as for right now, you're stuck with me, so thanks for watching. So, fueled by Evan and fueled by the comments before, I wanted to make this video talking about the new colors. Also wanted to talk about the double hour indices at the 369 position and the history of that. And like I said, I had a lot of comments talking about the case size, so I do want to talk about the change from 39 to 41mm. So let's dive down into it. Let's talk about the new colors first. So as you may or may not already know, these new colors actually aren't new. Rolex tried this back in the late 70s with their 36mm day dates. The colors that they had in order of most common to most rare are as follows. Oxblood, red, orange, blue, green, turquoise, peach, salmon, pink, yellow, and purple being the rarest. The irony is that Stella models weren't popular during the time Rolex produced them. Back then, clients wanted more conservative dials on the day date, like silver and white and black. These Stella dials actually sat unsold in the display cases. Rumor has it that Rolex destroyed batches of these Stella dials because they were not sold, which is one reason why they're so rare and valuable today. Now, for the double hour markers. These aren't new either. I found this cool page, Vintage Rolex Forum. Basically, it's a chart of all the Rolex models produced since 1927. It talks about the description a little bit, the case, the dial, the hands, the bracelet. What I found was the first example of the double hour indices at the 12 o'clock position was in 1947. Again, this was only at the 12 o'clock position, not the 3, 6, and 9. Here's another example from 1948. This one's in 36mm. The first example of a double hour marker at the 3, 6, and 9 position was from an Oyster Perpetual back in 1954. Check this guy out. Pretty cool. Again, this was the first example that I found that had these hands at the 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions. So I know the title of this video was that Rolex was ruining the brand with these new changes, but in fact, these changes aren't new at all. They're bringing back old designs, mixing in the heritage of these watches and combining them with what the new generation is asking for. I think that's why they made the change from 39mm to 41mm. Case sizes are just getting bigger and men generally don't wear 36mm watches anymore. They're keeping their heritage and staying relevant at the same time. I think we can all agree that for the most part, Rolex always knows what they're doing. These changes, sometimes subtle changes, sometimes drastic changes, while we might not like them at first, they tend to always grow on us. Would you guys agree with that? Leave a comment down below if you don't mind. What do you think about these recent changes and previous changes that Rolex has done from time to time? In my opinion, they've always been tasteful and again, they know what they're doing. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I apologize about the clickbait, but you and I both know you would not have clicked on a video that says the history of Rolex watches. If you liked the video, please give the video a thumbs up. Again, I try to make videos on how to maximize your lifestyle independent of income. I also like to make watch videos. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.